That's it. Just keep those arms off of you. So your arms are either tucked in, as if like, that's it, or they're straight out like you're riding a horse. That's a really good stance. How's that feel?
Yeah, bad.
He's got the legs out again today. To be fair, we've had some cracking weather recently. Yesterday was like, it felt like it was coming back to summer again.
Yeah, really nice. It's gone cold again now.
It has, yeah. Today, I woke up this morning, it was like -1. I was like, oh, damn it. We're back again. 30 seconds so far, dude. Really good. What's your highest score you've got on this then? You've beat yourself at home, or?
I did it 2 days ago. I think I got not much, about a minute and 25. Something.
That's better than you've got here. Minute and 25 is good. Oh, he's got a little shake on. I can see it. Keep holding it, mate. See if you can beat 125, okay? That is 1 minute now, okay? Don't know if you wanted to know that or not. I actually hate knowing the time. That is really good posture, though. I mean, if I come right down here, perfect little right-angled horse stance squat. Really, really good. 1 minute 15. Just keep going, okay? We've got 3 of these. So get the first one in, get a new PB, and then let's move from there. Nice, that's 130. You're looking strong. The quaking's stopping. Ever so slightly, little one on the left. But it's all good. Mate, keep going. That's 140. Champion. Your legs are definitely getting stronger, aren't they?
Yeah,
150. We used to do this for, no word of a lie, like half an hour, 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. And Sensei used to kick the inside of the legs, kick at the outside of the legs, which I am actually going to do on these next 2. It's called impact training. It's not abuse. There is a reason for it. That's it. No. 211, buddy. Okay, I'm going to join you. So I'm going to go feet together. So I'm going to go toes out, heels out, toes out. Make sure you're in neutral. From there, we're going to squat down. Hold that horse stance. You can either hold it there or you can hold it there. Okay? So from that, I'm going to keep those hands out of the way. I'm going to be ever so slightly tapping you. Okay? You communicate if it's too much. This is called impact training. There is a reason for it. You're never going to get used to getting kicked without getting used to getting kicked. Okay? All right? Okay? Okay? Nice. Okay? Not hurting?
No, good.
Good. Very good. Keep that stance, keep it nice and strong, okay? Very, very good. You okay? You back in it?
Yeah, that can.
Good, good, good. Bring your stance back to that. That's it. Okay? Very good. Okay, just hold it. Very good. I'm not just beating you up, mate. There is a point. There is a purpose. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds. Nice. Perfect. Squat and front kick. Very, very good, mate. Push all the way out with that left leg. That one there. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yeah, your legs are definitely getting more defined, mate. You can see it in the video. What's good is you always wear shorts, so we can always see your legs as well. See some gains. They look good. Look very good. That's it. We just go 2 minutes non-stop, okay? You've got 1 minute and 26 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Nice one. Keep it moving. It's my favourite part of the day, this. Do you know when the sun's just coming up? You're just going from night. I absolutely love it. You see all the sky being all like pinky and purpley, and it's just really zen. I love it. Keep moving, mate. Keep moving. I know you're tired. Keep moving. Last little stretch, okay? All right, let's go for it. That's it. So front kick, front leg. That's it. Jab, cross, jab. Switch. Rear leg roundhouse. Nice. Let's do this. Let's warm up. Got 3 minutes left on the timer. Just continue going. That's it. That's it. Keep practicing that discipline. Treat it like it's a kata. Obviously, it's just a drill. Watch that footwork. That's it. Nice. That's it. Roundhouse back. Okay, those legs are crossing on that roundhouse, mate. Okay. That's it. Roundhouse and back to where it started. That's good. That's the one. Nice. Ed, you are doing amazing, mate. Well done. Absolutely amazing. That's it. Very good. Very good. Just keep going. Oh, where did that foot go? Where did that foot go? There we go. Nice, nice. Right, so today is all about learning chop choi, Gingi boy. So chop choi is essentially a back fist. I'm using kind of Chinese kung fu terms. Obviously I only teach kickboxing and shotokan, just for the video as well, not a boxer. Kickboxing and shotokan. Basically, in kung fu we have something called chop choi, which is a back fist, like that, keeping the guard, back fist, and Gingi boy is like a club, okay, as you're going down. The fist shape does change, but you don't have to change the fist shape as you go. The main thing is we're hitting with these knuckles. So if I was to hit here, as we're doing kind of chop choi with this, you might have to step closer to me actually, it keeps focusing on you. As we're doing chop choi with this, I go over like that, and we hit with those two knuckles. But again, we keep that guard, so we go over, bang, hit with those two knuckles. Okay, as we're going with Gingi boy, so I've just done chop choi, hitting with those two knuckles. As we go with Gingi boy, we go over, again, hitting with those two knuckles. With a big panel, it doesn't matter too much because obviously everything's protected. You can kind of get away with a lot, but just for the sake of kind of principle, you hit like that, you hit like that. Okay, so like that, like that. Okay, so as you can see, it's just those two knuckles that are red. This is why people hit sometimes without gloves. This is why you see a lot of martial artists that will hit wooden sticks or hit pads or hit people or hit boxing bags without gloves. It's not to condition the hands. I'm kind of tied between two things. I said this off a video, but I mentioned it again. So being a masseuse, I've got 8 different massages under my my discipline. So like anatomically, I know that these very small bones in your hands cannot get bigger and stronger and more conditioned. Obviously the muscles can do. We do a lot of weight on a rope and stuff, which will develop kind of grip strength muscles to move things. As we know, any type of scar tissue will emphasize strength, so breaking your fingers, resetting them, things like that. Over time, not that we're going to do that here, but over time they become stronger. But as far as it comes for knuckles, obviously the metatarsals, all of this type of stuff, you can't. The same with feet, you know, carpals, metatarsals, doesn't really matter. You can't strengthen them. There's such small little bones, and there's not much between it. So impact training will get you better at not feeling it, but essentially you can't do anything to make it better. So we're not hitting things without gloves on to get better at hitting things and get our hands stronger and more conditioned. The skin can get conditioned, so chopping into sand is a thing. You know, hitting knuckle push-ups, things like that is a thing. We've always done knuckle push-ups, you know, as you're going down like that, the knuckles being on the ground, it gets used to being on harsh surfaces. That's going to make it stronger because the skin will get calloused. Now I'm stuck between science and experience. In my experience, I've always hit without gloves on. I've always done knuckle push-ups. I've done chopping of sand. In shotokan, we've done a lot of hitting blocks, hitting wood, things like that. And I don't feel it as much as I used to. So my experience is it does work. You don't feel it as much as you used to. But the science behind it anatomically is you can't get any better at it. But what I want you to do is just try and make sure that you're hitting those two fingers every time. So we're going to spend just the next 10 minutes practicing chop choi and Gingi boy. First of all, you're going to do it with no pads. And I'm going to bring the pads in, and you're still going to have no gloves, so you can feel where that impact is, okay? Then we're going to put gloves on, and you're just going to have some fun just hitting stuff, honestly. Most of the time you're going to do it, we will have gloves on, so the discipline of where it hits isn't as important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand at the side of you, okay? As we've done with this drill is front kick, jab, cross, jab, switch, roundhouse. And the reason why I've been doing the switch is just to try and drill that lightness on the feet to do something different if a roundhouse misses or contacts a bit poorly. The front kick, we're treating it for the purpose of this drill as a jab. Obviously front kicks don't have to be jabs. Everyone on the internet will always have their opinion on everything. But with this drill, it is to gauge the distance. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take it from the switch. So we're going to go switch in, okay? As if we've done the roundhouse, it's not working. From there, we're now in more of a southpaw stance. We're going to keep this hand glued. This one is then going to go bang, okay? And then almost like a figure of 8, like a U, you're going to go under and then over again, okay? Okay, and then you're going to switch, okay? So what I'm going to get you to do, let's go together. So switch. So we're going to switch. Chop, Choi, Gingi boy. Switch. Okay? So I'll be your mirror. Obviously everything's reversed. So guard up. You're going to go switch. Okay? Chop, Choi. That's it. Under. Gingi boy. Switch. Perfect. Okay? So just drill me that for a minute and then we're going to go on to it. Perfect. That's it. Alexa, 1 minute. Perfect. That's it, just keep it going. Nice. So the areas you're aiming for is here. Okay? So imagine, yep, exactly that. That's it. Makes a bit more sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, soft parts, temple, bang, and obviously you're going under the jaw to get to the other side, okay? Nice. Very good. I will teach you how to defend this again later on. Right now we're using the same drill, we're using previous learnings as a warm-up, and then we're just extending on that drill, just adding a few extra bits. Once we've got what I believe is going to be a comprehensive solution to the drill that works to your abilities, because you're very light on your feet, so I'm leaning on that skill, we'll then start drilling it over and over and over, and that will then become the new warm-up, okay? Alexa, stop. Right, no gloves for the purpose of you know where you're hitting, okay? These are going to be the temples. I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're just going to switch, okay? You're then going to hit these, okay? I can only see down the chamber, I can't see your feet, hence why we do a lot of recording as well, okay? So switch. That's it. Nice, that's it. You can hit it as large as you want. We need to get used to hitting it with those knuckles. Under, that's it, and over. There we go. Nice. Your chop, Choi, is definitely a lot stronger. There you go. That's good. That's good. Nice. Okay, Alexa, 1 minute. Nice. That's it. Now you can see where it's hitting, it's making a bit more sense, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Conscious of where you're hitting on your hand, okay? Nice, take a rest. Okay, now for the purpose of the video, mate, mainly for your future reference, but obviously for everybody else out there who's interested in Warhorse Training, let's have a look at your knuckles, dude. Okay, so we've got all of them red there. Okay, let's have a look at the other side. Mainly just those two, but still all of them red. Okay, so looking at mine, we've got just the two. We should just be having basically those two. Okay, so a little bit of a learn on there, but we'll work towards that, okay? Alexa, stop. So the reason why those ones can take a little bit more hammer than the others, don't get me wrong, if you evenly distribute the impact, it's not going to happen, not going to break too much, but you will break little fingers if you hit with little fingers, if you're not conditioned and ready to. Now, I've had all of my fingers broken. People can see on the video, so I've got scars, left, right, centre, quite bulbous. This one doesn't quite work very well. It's not to show off. I've had a pretty rubbish life. As you can see there, scars and various other things. When I was younger, I was tied up with skipper rope and drove around the playground. I got my feet stamped on. I got, you know, my legs smashed in with a table up against the wall. I got a chair leg through my chest. I've been knifed twice. I got dragged full length for a school bus by this ear. If you look at the difference, like this ear's like twice the size. I got my violin wrapped over my head, so yeah, this ear's twice the size. I got a scar across the top of my head where I got cracked open with a table. There's a reason why I learnt martial arts and why I became very good at martial arts at a young age. Unfortunately, my original school that I went to wasn't very good. And unfortunately, my mum and dad didn't know how to support me through that initially. They did afterwards. They supported me really, really well. But it was very much like, if you're getting hit at school and you're not defending yourself, I'm going to deal with you at home as well. So it was like, okay, now I need to try and manage that. But then they realised that what's actually better is to harness me, put me into a dojo and learn shot count as a discipline, which I completely got consumed within at the age of 7. And at the age of 14, I was doing competitive fighting, bits and pieces, learning how to be an instructor, and thoroughly loved it. And that's where Warhorse Training came from. It's also why I'm a little bit social awkward, because the level of bullying I had was, it never really goes away. You're still going to kind of manage that and move forward a bit. Anyway, Chop, Choi and Gingi Boy. Right, so a lot of people will go, but he's just flapping his arms around, he's not defending himself really well. If he does that, I'm just going to do this, etc. There's loads of little forms like that. Get yourself in a fighting stance. So if I'm doing Chop, Choi, Gingi Boy, I'm not going to hit you, don't worry. So say for instance, I don't know, I've done a roundhouse kick. Okay, but as I do the roundhouse kick, you stance bounce backwards. Okay, I'm going to step. Okay, I'm just going to commit to the movement because I'm here. As I'm going over like that, I'm going to aim for that temple, I'm going to go over for that. Now the whole purpose of this, as you've got your guard up, I need to get under the guard to hit it, okay, as I'm going, okay? Now, yes, you can just jab me. So as soon as I've done my stance switch, I can go like that. You go for the jab, that's fine. I'm going to take that, I don't care, because I know that that's going to hurt him a heck of a lot more. This guard is up. So this guard is up the entire time. So as you go for the jab, just in case, I can always bring my hand across, okay? It's literally as easy as, you've done your stance switch, you're going in for a chop choi, so you go for a jab at the same time, you're moving your hand across. It's not rocket science, okay? You see a lot of Philly fighters, so it's called Philly boxing stance, where people would, instead of Dutch guard like that, they'd actually be like this, and they'd fight more like this. It's called a Philly boxing stance. It's very well known, like kind of early 60s, 70s where it got incorporated. A lot of people used to fight like that, or they used to fight like this in boxing, or previously it was like that. There's a lot of different stances, but the Philly is still around nowadays. You see a lot in kickboxing. You see it. I mean, the purpose of it is you can guard here, you can guard here. Okay, that part there is exactly the same as if I'm going for a Gingi Boy and I just need to just move something. Okay, once we've done the impact with the arm moving, the shoulder engages to protect a little bit more. So if you try and attack and on my front, I'm going like that, bang, like that. There's very little looking down my line that you can see that's available in there. So bang, bang. Okay, there's very little that's available. So not just flapping my arms around, there is meaningful purpose behind it. Right, I'm going to get you to drill it again, but this time we're going to drill it without the pad, but the full combination. So we're going to go, so guard up, we're going to go front kick, jab, cross jab, roundhouse. As you do the roundhouse, you're just going to land it. Imagine you've missed, and instead of stance switching to go for another roundhouse, you're going to go chop choi, Gingi Boy, stance switch out. Okay? Alright, so I'll be your mirror. We're going to go front kick, okay, jab, cross, jab, roundhouse, but imagine you've missed, chop choi, okay, Gingi Boy, stance switch out. Okay? Go for it. Just drill it for a minute. Alexa, 1 minute. Nice. 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 Good, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, I'm going to stand here, look at me. Look at where you're hitting me. Front kick the leg. Okay, you're going to front kick the leg. Okay, jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. You're going to go for the roundhouse. I'm going to move out of the way. Chop, choi, Gingi Boy. Okay, I will go into the defence for it. The defence for it is quite interesting. It's like, there's one called Defence Lab. Is a new type of martial arts. I say new, it's been around like 10, 15, 20 years. But Defence Lab do a lot of this type of blocking and this type of fighting. And it looks bonkers. It looks like you're just fighting off bees. But some of those are actual blocks. Alexa, stop. If you was going to get hit in the temple like this with chop choi and Gingi Boy, you're in a Dutch guard, so go for a chop choi, go like that, Gingi Boy, go like that. That motion of brushing backwards in their defence lab, that's very much how they fight, and it looks bonkers because they're going like this, and then they're impacted, bang, but they're keeping that type of guard. But that's actually a block. So there is some truth to it. So when I see a lot of people ripping on defence lab going, that's not proper, that's not good, I look at it and go, yeah, okay, it's a bit extreme to kind of go like this, but I can see how it works because that is a block or a guard. If someone's coming in, say for instance with a step hook, bang, you know, they can hit your temple, they can hit behind your head. Doing this covers all of that, especially with a dirty, great big glove. Right, pop the gloves on, so that's going to be the defence for it, but we'll do that another day, okay? You're going to have the gloves on. First of all, you're going to drill it, kind of hit me, I'm going to move backwards, just so you can visualise a person in front of you, okay? After that, we're going to bring the pads in, you can work on impact, and we're probably going to be done for the day. Okay? So the whole purpose is chop, choi, Gingi boy. Now, we've talked about how you do it, let's talk about why you would do it. Now, the why would be, I've done something, I found myself in the wrong stance, I need to react, I'm having a brain fart, what do? Maybe their guard's not very good. Prime example, I do a roundhouse kick, bang. You check the roundhouse kick, or you bounce back, or whatever, you're now thinking low. So your guard straight away, potentially, could go low. You know, either way, you're thinking he's just kicked my leg. With this particular drill, I'm gauging the distance, that's low. High, 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 low, okay? No guard, bang, okay? So that's kind of like when you would do that. It'd be like when someone's guard's dropped, when you found yourself in a compromised position. Not that southpaw is a compromised position in any way, shape or form, but if you fight orthodox, when you're in southpaw, some things feel a little bit alien. They feel a little bit weird to be able to fight in this type of stance if you're not used to it. If you find yourself in there, chop, choi, Gingi boy, back out, okay? Exactly the same with a side kick, you might find yourself in there, side kick, back out. Ideally, you don't want to fight in a stance you're not comfortable in for a long period of time. Last thing you want to do is just stand there and look like a plonker and get hit. And it will happen. There will be times where you'll hit someone, they might check it, so imagine you check it, and you check it really hard, and I go, fucking heck, that hurt. I'm now in the wrong stance, completely. Now, I can either bounce backwards, or I can attack it, we're both going that hurt, and I just go, alright, screw it. And then I'm going back out. Okay? Right, I'm going to be in front of you. Whole drill for me. Front kick, jab, cross, jab. Okay, roundhouse. Okay, chop, choi, Gingi boy, bounce backwards. There we go. Nice, front kick, jab, cross, jab, roundhouse. Okay, chop, choi, Gingi boy, bounce backwards. Commit to the roundhouse, I'm not going to be there. Okay, front kick. That's it. Jab, cross, jab, roundhouse, chop, choi, Gingi boy, bounce backwards. Yeah, I get way out on my stance pass, don't I? I'll try not to go too far, okay? If you can do, obviously with your chop, choi, you want to be essentially here. Bang, bang, okay? Or would it be easier if I didn't move? I'm just trying to get the simulation of you're doing a roundhouse, I'm not there. Would you like me to bounce backwards or not move? It's your drill, not mine.
If you bounce backward, I'll try and get you to kind of like.
Okay, perfect. Right, foot kick, jab, cross, jab, roundhouse, chop, choi, Gingi boy. Nice, bounce backwards. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, foot kick, jab, cross, jab, roundhouse. Nice. Okay, I'm not going to bounce backwards this time. I'm just going to take the hit, but I'm not going to be affected. Roundhouse. Okay, because you will find someone, especially like size difference with me, chances are you kick my legs, I'm quite conditioned, I might be okay with it. Might be. I'm not saying I'm like some type of Rocky Balboa. But is that all you got? Is that all you got? Ain't so bad, fool. Ain't so bad. That's it. Let's go. Good. Nice. Nice. Leg first. Okay. Nice. Okay. This time I want you to step over my leg. So imagine it's a stance switch. So you're going to go kick, 1, 2, 3, stance switch, 1, 2, stance switch. Okay? Kick, that's it. 1, 2, 3, stance switch, chop, choi, Gingi boy, stance switch. Inside of me, please. So when you're doing it, yeah, that's it. Okay? Nice, that's it. Right, give me 5 of those, then we take a little rest. Give me 3 more, okay? Last one. Sweet, take a breather. How'd that feel?
Yeah, good, yeah.
So we've gone through the why, the how, and the when. When you're going to attack is when you're in a compromised position. Why you're going to attack is because it's going to be sore, it's going to be a good wear, and kind of like how those 2 knuckles, okay, on the impact. There we go. Drill it through. Right. So, what were you saying?
Yeah, how can I improve on that, let's say? So like,
Yeah, kind of like the distance.
range, yeah.
So the biggest way for distance improvement is, I was quite polite, is I was saying like, how do you like it? And we was just kind of following your lead. The biggest way for any type of improvement of distance is you've got to have someone in front of you. So I don't know if you've got someone at home that can work with you, but as you're doing it, obviously you're going for that roundhouse, I'm bouncing backwards, okay? I bounce backwards far, I know I do. I always have done. I've got a lot of acceleration in these calves. God, you should see me do like a 100-metre sprint, like, because I used to do American football and rugby, it's like, poof, then I'm dead and I'm exhausted, but poof. So yeah, I do push backwards and I do get quite far back. You've got to close that gap, okay? You're the one that's dictating the narrative of the fight, okay? I will try and change the narrative to suit me. The narrative that suits me is, I'm a big guy, I'm gassed. I don't breathe as easy as someone who's young and athletic like you. I've got a lot of muscle. It is muscle, I promise. So me bouncing backwards, for you do your roundhouse, get yourself switched again, go for the roundhouse. That's one movement for me. I can breathe easy. You've just done a roundhouse, now you've got to move to chase me. So do a stance bounce as well. But don't do 3 or 4, that's going to be more, okay? So come straight into it. So like roundhouse, okay, stance bounce, chop Choi, Gingi, okay? So you've got to close that gap, okay? I'm being awkward because I need more breath than you do. So I'm deliberately changing the narrative of the fight to suit me, not to suit you. But after that, I was being quite polite. I was saying, how would you like me to do it? Would you like me to bounce backwards? Would you like me to stay still? Would you like me to move less? In a fight, they're not going to do that. That's just me. Like, I fight to make the other person work more, which is why I can fight people half my size, twice my fitness level, yet they're gassed and exhausted. And other than the fact I'm talking whilst I'm moving and getting a bit out of breath doing that, ultimately, I'm pretty much okay, I'm not gassed. Okay, so a lot of it is kind of practicing it with a partner. So get someone in front of you. So as you're doing the roundhouse, get them to bounce backwards, and you follow them. So you might need to bounce, okay? You might need to as you're doing the roundhouse. So if I do the roundhouse, you bounce back really far, okay? Bang. You might need to more shuffle forward as you're doing it. Bounce forward, step forward. But again, there might be times where you do the roundhouse, and you don't need to do it. So I'm not moving, okay? I'm just bracing myself, I'm just taking it, I'm checking it, and I might catch it. That's going to catch you right off guard, because that's not part of this drill. So you do the roundhouse, what you do then? You know, you've got to change the narrative, okay? So it's totally up to you. I mean, you could fake the roundhouse. You go, step in, because actually what you want is this, but you want them to be thinking down. So as soon as someone hits you down, especially if you've got a good roundhouse, which I'm teaching you a good roundhouse where you drive down into it and you're actually impacted, you do that a couple of times in a fight, people are going to know that you kick their leg, it hurts. So as soon as you go for it, they're going to either brace themselves or they're going to bring their arm guard down because it's going to hurt. They're going, ow, you know, as soon as they do, punish them. Okay, so yeah, bounce forward, okay, you dictate the narrative, okay, so go for the roundhouse, I move out the way, move forward, sit, chop Choi, Gingi boy. But it might be, once you learn more skills, I personally wouldn't bounce forward to do a chop Choi or Gingi boy. I do that if I'm close. So if I'm close to someone, so just move forward and I go roundhouse, okay, and I find myself close, that's when I would go for it, and then I'd come back out to create the distance for me to breathe. Now if you bounce back, I would personally step side kick and then go into it. Because that for me creates more distance, it's less effort, it's more impactful. You've just created the distance, step forward, for me to want to go into a kick, okay? Obviously you've not learned that yet, but this is where, once you're learning things will start tweaking it. If someone's being awkward like I am, creating too much distance, just close that gap. That's the best way you can do it, mate. Right, I've got to write on the chalkboard. Keep drilling it, mate, if you want to. I've got about 20 minutes before the next client. I'll leave a recording for you, mate. Nice, mate, nice. got any other questions, mate, just shout. It's not a problem.
Thanks. Do you have the time?
I do. It is mostly 7 minutes past 8.
Okay.
So you're all good if you want to keep.
I'd probably have to get going soon, I've got a
Yeah, it's fine.
11 o'clock, so.
We'll call it a day. Right. Well done. Really good session. Okay.